Well done. Now, Lena, do you ever write any of your own songs?
No, I'm afraid not.
I mean, can you read music?
No.
Not at all?
No, well, I went to piano lessons for a year. But the teacher thought that I was reading the music, but I wasn't really.
What were you doing, playing it by ear?
Yes, playing it by ear.
Where was all this, in Rothsay?
Yes.
Isle of Bute. I said in the introduction that you lived in this remote place. Is it really all that remote, Rothsay? I mean, it's not far from Glasgow, is it really?
Well, it's very small.
Is it?
Yes, very small. There's no traffic lights there.
Do you mean they haven't heard of them yet, or there's no traffic?
Well, I think they've heard of them, but there's no traffic.
Were you born there?
Yes.
What were you doing being born with a name like Zavaroni? I mean, it's not exactly a Scottish name.
No,
is it?
well, my grandfather's Italian, you see, and I take after the name Zavaroni.
Can you speak any Italian?
No.
And your mum and dad have a chip shop?
Well, they used to have a chip shop, and everyone thinks they still have a chip shop, but they haven't.
Oh, they don't?
No.
What do they do now, then?
Well, my mum sings and my dad sings, and my dad plays the guitar, and they sing in hotels and pubs and things.
Now, what's all this diet bit? I mean, you don't exactly look to me as though you have any weight problems, do you?
Well, I used to have some weight problems.
Come on.
And, well, I did, yeah, I did. I used to eat crisps and sweets and spaghetti and lasagna and all that.
So you're into Italian food? I mean,
Yes,
you like
I
that,
love
do you?
Italian food.
Yeah. And what happened? Did you start getting...
Yes, all my skin started to get all rough and spotty. And I came up to London, and of course I went on TV and I looked too fat. So I just had to go on a diet. I mean, I was all fat and they could get nothing to fit me to go on stage.
And did you ever...
Honestly.
Did you ever burst out of anything?
Yes.
When you were
yes, I
singing?
did.
And is it hard for you to keep off the toffees and the lasagna?
Well, not now. I mean, I can eat anything now, absolutely anything. I don't put on weight anymore, like I used to.
Now, why is that?
I think it's because I'm stretching. That's what everyone else says, anyway.
You mean stretching that way?
That way, not...
You've stopped
Yeah.
doing it that way, yeah. Now, tell us about America. Was it an eye-opener for you? Was it a surprise for you?
Yes, oh yes.
Who suggested that you should go?
Well, if they hear you over there and they like you, I suppose they sent a letter to my manager asking me to go over there.
And your manager said, come on, honey, we're going off to...
Yes, yes.
Were you nervous about that?
Well, I was very excited, not actually nervous. I was really excited.
And what did you do when you got there? What sort of programmes and shows did you do?
Well, I did the Merv Griffin show and a couple of other shows I can't remember. But...
And you went to Las Vegas?
Yes.
Which everybody says is tinsely and glittery and full of light.
Yes.
And were you out late at night?
Not really, no.
Did you gamble?
No, I wasn't allowed to. I went forward to this machine and the man said, that little girl's not allowed to work on the machines. And I said, well, go and put some money in for me, Dorothy.
Did you win anything at all?
No.
No. And you met Francis Albert Sinatra?
Yes.
What was he like? I mean, who saw who first?
Well, I actually spotted him first. And I went over to him and I didn't realise that he was so famous at the time, and I got hold of the sleeve, and of course my manager loves him, and I said, come and meet my manager. So he said, pardon? And he looked down at me. Of course I had to drag my manager over to meet him, and it was all...
What did he say to you?
He just said, are you Italian? And I said, well, no, I'm not Italian, but my grandfather's Italian. I told him the whole story. And then we had some pictures taken. And we've got those pictures. And it brings back memories when I look at them sometimes.
Good God, and she's only 12 years old. Who else did you meet there?
I met Liza Minnelli and Lucille Ball.
Did you talk to them?
Yes. Oh, Lucille Ball, she's really funny.
Was she?
Yes. She had all these big feathers on and everything.
Who impressed you the most of all the people you met in America? Who was the one who sent you into a kind of frenzy, if you did?
Well, I liked Lucille Ball. She was ever so funny.
Right, and friendly to you.
Yes.
Has anybody ever been nasty to you?
Not that I know of. No. No.
You wait, honey, you wait. Not tonight, not tonight. No. What kinds of letters do you get from people? Do you see all the mail that comes in?
Yes, well, some are quite funny and some are odd and others are good.
All right.
Well, it depends. Some people say, they ring me up, some people, and they say, "Hello, Lena Zavaroni. I like you, Lena Zavaroni."
And then put the telephone down.
Yes. Yeah. And they keep saying, "I love you, Lena Zavaroni." And this little boy sent his mother's wedding ring to me. Oh, he didn't send the address, so we couldn't send it back.
Oh, dear. Well, do you want to make an appeal? I mean, we can do a police 5 on it. If the little boy who sent the ring is watching, you ought to, you ought to send his address with it.
Yeah.
Because he may be a nice little boy. I mean, you may fancy him, you know that.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You're not ready for that. He did send a picture?
Yes.
Don't bother sending the ring back if you're watching. What other kinds of presents do you get?
I get lots of presents on my birthday from fans. And I got a tape recorder once and a coloured Instamatic camera. Oh, and I got the shock of my life because that's the biggest present I had for my birthday off a fan. And this fan said to my father he was going to give him an American car. And my dad said, "Don't bother."
Because he'd have to clean it, I
Yes,
presume.
and there was this German man, and he said, "I want to get married to Lena. I must get married to Lena." And he thought that my mum was me. And he tried to climb in the window.
What are you going to do when you retire, Lena?
I think I hope I'll still be singing.
You will?
I hope so.
You're going to buy a caravan?
Yes.
And go singing around the country?
Yes.
Well, you've only got another 50 years in show business, you know, so be careful. Keep a sock under the bed for a rainy day. Meanwhile, thank you very much indeed, Lena
Thank you.
Zavaroni.